What's up, y'all? WB Gaming here. Today I'm gonna talk about NBA 2K16 and what's the game gonna be like. Pretty much. That should have been a block, but um, basically what I'm gonna talk about is how I feel about the trailer that I just dropped. I know y'all all seen it with the my cord and the customization and your crib area and yeah, that's all I'm gonna discuss today. So let's get to it. Alright. So pretty much, y'all saw the trailer, be the story, living the dream, all that. And pretty much, basically the trailer was showing us features in the game. So let's break down some of the features. No, I'm not gonna show y'all the trailer because I don't want to get a copyright strike. That's dead. But um, basically what the trailer had in it was, it first started off like this. Started off with them talking about you having the struggle between your family members and dealing with family and dealing with the struggles of having an agent and then dealing with the struggles of family manners and then also dealing with the struggles of signing with a college, playing through high school, all that good stuff. And from my understanding, you can customize your own high school, so you can pretty much have your own high school jersey in the game. Yeah, I don't like how this nigga waving in my face. This shit gay. But yeah, he nasty ass toes. Anyway, pretty much basically, it was about that. So, all right, what I'm gonna start off saying is, I love NBA 2K for finally giving us the opportunity to walk around our house and or crib, and I would like to thank 2K for that. And I would also like to thank 2K for cutting out the cheese. But the bad part about them cutting out the cheese is that, like, basically it's about, like, they said they're gonna cut the cheese this year, right? Metaphorically speaking, in a podcast when they actually cut a piece of cheese. But it wasn't really It wasn't really cutting the cheese because y'all can cut the heights down to certain height sizes. Like a point guard is like, I think 5'7" to 6'7" or 5'6" or something like that. And I don't necessarily agree with them cutting the cheese because pretty much what happened was they didn't even cut the cheese to me. What they did was basically they just really cut the height cheeses. They just all they did was cut down the heights. So basically, it wasn't really cutting the cheese because the main question is, can these people still have those dribble moves that guards have? Do big men have specific dribble moves for their size and height class and all that? Did 2K really go into depth with it? And that's what I'm really worried about this year. Because they can still cheese. People could cheese all they want this year if they still have those dribble moves. So, I mean, that's the real question. Who's gonna cheese and who's not? That's why NBA Live fan base is so big, because you can't really cheese on that game. Because it's not all the cheese balls is basically on 2K because it's the better looking game. I know NBA Live looks like a kiddie video game from PlayStation 2, but I mean, you gotta give them its props for props is due. They still, for this long, they've been able to maintain fans. They've been able to keep fans. They've been able to maintain their video game stature, and they've still been able to maintain a large group, a support group for the video game. So, I mean, NBA Live has to be doing something right. So, basically, what they do is they limit the big men cheese. So, there's only so much you can do with big men in the game. And I really appreciate that from NBA Live. But it, this is not about them. This is about 2K. 2K, I need to know whether they had cut out the cheese completely with the dribbling, or if they just kept it for the big men and they just left it like it is, and then it's gonna be just like 2K15. Because if it's just like 2K15, I'm not buying the game. Because if they're gonna cheese in the park and then the Pro-Am and the Summer Circuit and all that, and whatever else game modes I guess we might have, then I don't know if I'm gonna buy the game this year. I'm just probably gonna buy the game for my career, then take it back to the store. That's probably what's gonna end up happening, but I don't know. But we'll see what's gonna happen in the near future with that. But right now, I don't know what we're gonna do as far as 2K goes, because they haven't given us any answers yet pertaining to that. So I'm just gonna basically stick with my word and try to keep my composure and collection and keep my composure and just not get mad over the fact if they did or didn't fix the cheese. Because if they didn't fix the cheese, then that's just gonna have me mad. Because first of all, I spent my good earned money on this game that I'm not gonna get back for the same amount of money. Number one. Number two, 2K, you promised to cut the cheese out, but it's still there. I don't get it. It's not gonna change. I don't think the cheese will ever go away as long as 2K doesn't do anything about it. Because they said, like 2K15, they said that they were gonna come back and solve the demigod problem and delete whoever had a demigod and delete their 2K account or whatever, and they have to completely restart or something like that. But yet we're still here with demigods. Like they put in 5 weeks. They wait 5 weeks for some cheese to come out, then they patch it, and then they leave after 5 weeks to go work on 2K, the next 2K. I don't get it. Like it's not really that deep of a situation, but it's a problem because they give up on their customers after 5 weeks because they know they made those billions of dollars. Excuse me, those billions of dollars from other employers, as far as like GameStop and retail stores that sell video games and stuff like that, and they're making money off of them. So basically, what they're gonna do is they're gonna put 5 weeks into the game. This is what I'm speculating. They're gonna put 5 weeks into the game, right? Then they're gonna quit on your customers. That's not good. That's not good salesmanship, because you need to have a great fan base and a good amount of people that work for you that know will the game hold up. Because first of all, the servers have always been bad. I've gotten so used to the servers being bad that I don't even mind anymore. But with this caliber of a game coming out, you need to have good servers. And the 2K servers are always going to be bad. People are always going to blame their internet connection because, I don't know, it's just probably not that good. But sometimes people blame their internet connection and say that it's 2K servers, and it's not. Sometimes it's just their internet connection. But I really disbelieve that 2K is ever gonna change as far as the cheese goes and the big man dribbling handles. But we're still yet to find out about it, because I heard Shakedown talk about with this in one of his videos, and I'll put the link. Well, no, I probably won't be able to, but scratch that. I'll try to. Well, you guys go over to his channel and check out his in-depth look at 2K. But I mean, all you can really do is pray for 2K and hope that they just cut out the cheese, because it's really gonna be. I'm really gonna be heartbroken if I see cheese in the next 2K game. I don't know what I would do, because that game is like a breaking point at that point for whoever plays it. I mean, to be honest, it's not even a breaking point. It's just gonna be, I'm just gonna be heartbroken by the fact that 2K doesn't listen to the fans. It doesn't actually cut the cheese when they should actually cut the cheese. Like, if I went out to team up, I would go there with a notepad and pen and write down everything that I see that's wrong with the game, and then I will put it on the notepad and pen. Then I will hand it to Ronnie 2K afterwards and tell him, you need to fix this or your game won't work. As a customer, you need to fix this or the game won't work. Because I'm a big simulation gameplay fan, and I love simulation gameplay. And for the fact of the matter that this game is gonna be so big in the release, if cheese comes back, man.
taking over.